What's up, everybody? Sean back with you guys, and today I want to talk about something that I thought of while I was at work. One of my coworkers was discussing how she was going to get her child to school once school starts up again, and kind of discussing how she's a single mom, discussing how maybe she would have that duty on her mother, maybe her mother would help her out. Also discussing how maybe she needs a husband for this reason, or to find somebody in her life, that special somebody that could help out. And it got me thinking about how humans function today and how, we work for 8.5 hours, sometimes more, sometimes 10, sometimes 12, depending on what you do. We spend so much time working to get money. And a lot of times you've got these family dynamics now where the man and the woman are both going to work and they have to find the child care during the day, or find somewhere for the child to go. Now I don't have kids on, myself. I don't have that lucky lady yet, who's going to be a part of my life and share that with me. However, I know a lot of people who do have children, and I see that same struggle. It's sort of the question of when you have a child with somebody, does one person stay home and tend to the child for good from that point on? Or, is there a different sort of dynamic that goes into it? Are you both going to work and accrue income? At that point, both people need to be making enough money that you can offset any childcare expenses. So it's this whole thing. It seems to be one person ends up working kind of full-time, another person works part-time or not at all is what I have found, that typically sort of devolves to. But it got me thinking about another point, which is that humans aren't really meant to work for 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever it is, right? Think about like way back in the day. Humans were hunter-gatherers. So, you had this tribe of people, and the men would go out and hunt while the women would do the clothing or wash the clothes, or whatever other things they would do around the tribe that needed to be done. So there was this idea that you weren't working, you were out trying to find food, and that was your main goal, or to find shelter. And that's what we did, and that was our day. Or the rest of the day, I guess we kind of socialized and played games or did whatever. But this whole idea of working is just so strange for what humans kind of were in the beginning and to where we are now. But then again, I'm sure we didn't have thoughts like we have now, and we didn't have the sophistication level that we all have now. But it was just an interesting thought that popped into my head, that I felt like doing a video on. So it's interesting on many levels, I think, thinking about how the early humans did it, how we do it now, and then also thinking about the dynamic between man and woman, or man and man, or woman and woman, whatever you are, as a couple, and when you have a child, and how you sort of work through that, and kind of the pros and cons of all the situations involved. So I don't know, just wanted to make a video and talk about that. So thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.